Hello, yes. Sorry
Okay,
about
chat.
that.
Let us know.
Yay!
Fix chat? Yes, no?
I'm seeing levels, so hopefully. Yay! Alright.
Yay.
Well, welcome everyone. Um,
Wait, does
just
that
a...
say it the right way? I
There
can't
you
tell.
go.
Is it backwards?
yeah,
You
that's
got it.
awesome. So we've got a couple of updates. We've got a special guest with us tonight, Zergy Monster. And tonight, the part of Nikki will be played by Deb. We're playing some party games. We will be getting back to Gloomhaven next week. And we've got a new scenario, so we're really excited about starting on that in the second half of the scenarios. But tonight we're going to be playing some party games. They're fun. They can be kind of great gateway games. They're also great because they don't have a ton of rules, and then once you pick them up, they're really fun and they have a lot of replayability. So tonight we're starting with I'm trying to remember the company name.
It's different than what you told me when I was
Oh,
doing the tweets. The Twitter account that when I looked it up was Asmodee
okay.
Games.
They
So
might be have the American. I
yeah,
don't know.
might have been.
Yeah. So Asmodee has made this game Captain Sonar. Basically, it's sort of everybody who sees it for the first time and kind of plays it. The first thing they think of is Battleship, and it is a lot like Battleship because there's a hidden component. There's two teams, but there's only one ship. There's submarines, opposing submarines, and everyone there are up to 8 players, which would make two teams of 4. Everybody's got a different job on the sub. If we're playing with fewer players tonight, so there'll be one person who will have 3 jobs. It'll make sense because the one person who's the radio operator has kind of a complicated job, a little bit, or at least it takes a little bit more time than the other job. So there'll be 2 teams of subs, and we're hunting each other. As you can see here, there's a map. It has coordinates. There's letters along the top and numbers, and the subs move along these white dots. And then our goal is to try to find and destroy the enemy sub before they destroy us. And that's the basic objective of the game. And there's some funny elements that don't quite make sense unless you know that the story. We're basically in an advanced technology that breaks down a lot, and that'll make sense when you start seeing what some of the jobs are. You'd be thinking, why would anybody be in a sub that breaks down this easily? But it makes sense later on.
Why would we call it advanced technology?
Exactly, if it breaks down all the time. Exactly.
It's advanced weaponry, right?
It's advanced technology for like 1911.
Yeah. So as you can see, there's 4 panels for each side. There's a blue team and a yellow team, and I'll kind of go over each role individually, and then we'll see if anybody has any questions, if I mess anything up. But there are, just to let you know, there are actually several different kinds of maps with different scenarios and things going on with them. But we're going to be playing on the alpha map tonight. It's the good starting map. So basically what's going to happen is, to start off with, we're going to look at the captain first. His role is to figure out where the submarine is going to start. And so to do that, the real game has dry erase markers that you use to mark all this. But we'll be using, on Tabletop Simulator, these cubes, and then you can either copy and paste them to keep adding more, or you can just keep pulling them out of the bag. But basically what you're going to do as the captain is you and the radio operator kind of plan secretly. There'll be something that will be a fog of war that'll block the other team. I erased it right now.
Oh, okay.
So we
I was
won't,
gonna
yeah.
say,
yeah, you won't be able to see it once we actually start playing.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically what you do is you plot where you want to start. You can start on any dot that you want on the board, and then your job is to drive the submarine around. So for example, if you want to move north, you say heading north, and then you drop the cube down. You don't say what coordinate you're going on to, but you just say heading north. And then if I wanted to go east, I'd say heading east. And then if I wanted to go north again, I said head north. So you're going to make basically a path. The only rule for the captain is you cannot cross your own path. So it's sort of like the snake game.
Okay.
Tron.
Yeah, or
Okay.
Tron, the light cycles. Yeah, you can't cross your own path. There will be a point where you can erase your path and start over. So it won't be like you have to worry about it for the whole game.
Right.
But there is a way to erase your path and start over again. So that's the captain's job, essentially. You want to try to avoid... obviously, you cannot move on islands, and you want to avoid the sub or go toward the sub, depending on what your radio operator tells you as far as where the sub is located. So that's...
And your sub is just one dot.
Right,
Otherwise-
right. Your
okay.
sub is only ever in one space at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I think that next easiest role to talk about is the radio operator, because they're kind of like doing the same thing, but they're listening to what the other team is saying. So if I hear the other team say, head north, then I'm going to put a cube to the north of the cube where I'm just going to pick. It doesn't matter where you put your starting block. If they say north, you put it north. If they say, and then if they say east after that, and then north again, I'm just placing cubes. And then what I have to do is I have to move this around by
Drag
last.
them around to
yeah,
see if you can.
exactly. You have to
Yeah.
logically deduce where they might be, because once you locate them, you tell your captain, and the captain can try to move and launch torpedoes, and there's minefields you can launch and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So just keep in mind that if you're the radio operator, you want to make sure every time you pick up these cubes to lasso everything to move it around, and then that way you
Okay.
grab them all. And
So you have no starting point. You just are blindly picking.
yeah, you totally can. As a radio operator, you just kind of put the first cube wherever you want, and then
Crazy.
and then you'll obviously pick it up once it starts getting caught up and not making sense. You try to find the place where it does make sense, right?
Okay. Okay.
And it'll become more obvious, because obviously as both teams' snakes get longer, you know,
Wow.
There'll only be so
not
many
to
ways you can go.
yeah, there's only so many ways it could go, you know.
Like if
Yeah.
you go right 40 times, okay,
Yeah.
well you were left really far.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
So those two jobs are pretty easy. The engineer is also pretty, or the first mate. Sorry, this is this board here. There's basically six systems, and every time your captain says head north, head south, whatever direction, you're gonna start powering up one system. So if they say head north, you pick one of the six. I'm sorry, we're not going to use scenario, so there's only 5 systems. So you'll pick one system and you'll put a rectangular block on the first space, and then if you want to keep charging, for example, torpedoes, once the captain says another direction, you charge the second space, and then once they say the third direction, you charge the last space, and now the torpedoes are armed. Once the torpedoes are armed, you can now fire a torpedo, and you can let the captain know, hey, we've got torpedoes armed whenever you're ready, and the captain is the one that actually has to launch the torpedoes. Now you can charge multiple systems at the same time. So if I wanted to charge torpedoes, but I also wanted to charge my drones plus my sonar, I can only put a rectangle out every time he says a direction or she says a direction.
Okay.
And I can actually charge everything before it's ever used. Now, let's say the captain uses a sonar, for example, I have to delete all the rectangles, and then I can start recharging it again.
Right.
So the systems, just to tell you what they are, is the mine. Once it's charged up full, the captain says, I'm dropping a mine, and then wherever he is at, so like let's say he's got a snake here, he picks one of the adjacent dots to drop the mine. The only thing that he can't do is he can't put the mine in front of where he wants to move. So, for
Okay.
example, if he or she wants to move north, she's going to have to put it to the left or right. Like if that's
Cool.
where he's at.
Don't
yeah.
drive into your own.
Yeah,
mine.
you don't want to
Yeah.
drive into your own mines. Then what you do is once you've got your mine set, you wait until you think that the enemy is on the space with the mine or an adjacent space, and you trigger
and
it.
You detonate it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then at that point, you say detonate mine in K9, for example, and they have to tell you direct hit, which means they were on that exact space and it does 2 damage to them, or they have to say indirect hit, which means they were on one of the adjacent spaces and it only does 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Total
mines.
Miss.
Right, or totally missed, yeah.
Okay.
So mines, or torpedoes, are pretty much the same thing. They do 2 damage if you directly hit, or 1 damage if it's an indirect hit, and you actually call the coordinates. So if your captain is here and he says, hey, I'm shooting a torpedo at L9, then you count and make sure it can only be up to 4 spaces away, and you can move right and left and up and down. So I could hit K10 or K8 because it's only 4 spaces away.
Oh, okay.
And then the other team has to tell you, okay, we're on that space, so it's a direct hit, 2 damage. Or if they're 1 space away, they say indirect hit, 1 damage. Or
So
they say
what were
miss.
the 4 spaces? Any 4 spaces away?
Yeah, you can shoot up to 4 spaces away. It does not have to be
straight
But not
line.
diagonally.
Yeah.
You have to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
have to,
you
like,
can
step ladder up
exactly.
or
Okay.
staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so orthogonally you can move it in any direction as long as you don't go over 4. I believe if you detonate a mine or a torpedo and it's right next to you, you'll do indirect damage to yourself too.
Oh, okay.
So you have to watch out for that. And subs can only take 4 damage before they're destroyed, and you can chart that up here at the top. These are the damage spaces.
Oh, okay.
So this is where the fun part begins, because so you'll notice that these 2 systems are called the red systems because they're the weapons. That's important to know for later. These next 2 systems are the green systems. They're like the tracking or sensor systems. So drone, how it works is once it's fully charged, the captain basically says, I'm activating drones, and then the captain and the radio operator have to determine, and you can see this little reference helps you. The captain and the radio operator have to decide which sector they want to say. So I say, activating drone, are you in sector 6? And the opposing team has to say yes or no.
Okay.
So you can narrow down or eliminate a whole section. There's only 9 sections of the board where they could possibly be.
Okay.
So sonar is great because you basically say, captain says, I'm activating sonar, and then the opposing team has to give a letter and a number coordinate, and one has to be the truth and one has to be a lie.
Oh, okay. So, like, if you were in F somewhere, but you said 13 and you were really at 2.
Right.
Okay.
And you can decide whether you want the letter to be the lie or the number to be a lie. Or
cool.
Yeah.
The radio operator decides and blurts that out.
No, the captain is the one who... no, the captain always has to answer, or is supposed to be the only one who declares or answers, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So the last one is silence, and basically you'll notice it takes 6 charges to charge up. What you can do is you can move automatically from wherever you're at up to 4 spaces in a straight line, but you don't have to say what direction you're moving. So like if you're out here in the middle of the ocean and you know that they know where you're at, that's a perfect time to use silence because you say, I'm running silent, and then the enemy has no idea whether you moved up to 4 spaces to the right, up to 4 spaces up, or up
I mean, you don't have to move 4 spaces. You could just move 1.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Really fuck with them. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
this game's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more complex than Battleship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These
I
dark
feel
ships
like
actually move.
I feel like this must be really fun in person, though.
Yeah. It is a lot more fun in person when you can feel the tension of the room.
Yeah.
And
I imagine it must be great with like 2 sets of 4 people.
Right. So the last system is basically what the engineer. So remember when I said earlier that it doesn't make sense why anybody would be on this sub that breaks down so much? Well, that's because every time the captain says a direction, you have to mark something in the corresponding box. So if they say they're going west, you have to decide which space in the west box you want to place this cube. Now, the difference is like if I put it here on this green space, that means that the green systems, the drone and the sonar, are not activatable or usable until I clear this cube off of that space.
How do you clear it off?
So what you have to do is, let's say they move, after they move west, then the captain moves east. Well, that wouldn't be possible. Let's say they move west again, and then they move west again. You notice I'm placing all of these on the yellow line?
Yeah.
So what I have to do is, once I've placed cubes on all the systems on a line, yellow, gray, orange, then I can erase all the cubes on that system.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you'd have to go like north or south and then go
Right.
east.
So
Oh, okay.
right. So the engineer, because the captain's playing the engineer, it'll be easier because the captain knows which ways he can or can't move based on the spaces that are filled.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll notice there's these icons down at the bottom though. You can put a cube on them, but the problem is they don't.
You can never get rid of them.
Right, right. Now these nuclear, sorry, spaces.
Bush. Hello.
I know. These spaces are like freebies, but the only problem is if you put cubes on all 6 of them, then you take 1 point of damage.
Ooh.
But
Okay.
they are freebies up to the first 5. They have no effect on the game at all. Up to the
Okay.
first 5. So they're kind of freebies. Now you can heal this damage, but that's only if you do this emergency surface. So let's say that you're full of all your systems are full and everybody knows where you're at, and your snake has gotten really long, and you're basically have nowhere else you can go. You're trapped. The captain has to say, "I'm surfacing," and then you have to announce exactly where you're at.
Oh, okay. So you gotta hope you're on the opposite side of the board,
Right,
so they can't
right.
target you with torpedoes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and at that point, the engineer can erase all cubes on the systems.
Oof. That,
And
Oh,
your repair.
sick.
that area is tough.
Yeah.
And then do you erase your whole snake too?
Yes, the captain erases the snake except where he is currently or she is, and then you just start over again.
It's pretty neat. What do you need to do to surface? You can just surface whenever?
Yes, except what you have to do when you surface is, remember how I said you announce where you are?
Yeah.
Then each person has to do a little mini game.
Oh no, I disconnected.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh, I'm coming back in.
okay. So you have to see these little sub-diagrams over here on the side?
Yep.
You actually have to take turns drawing inside the... Whoop, I'm trying to find the right... I can't remember.
Man, this is because I'm Nikki. This
Yeah,
only
that's
ever
true.
happens to Nikki.
So each team member has to draw a circle around an area and then put their initials. And this is going to be really hard to do with this pen because it's so gigantic.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And then the other team member has to do the second one. And you have to try to stay in the lines as much as possible. In the real game, you can't hit any line. You have to stay exactly in the middle, but I don't think that's going to be possible.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you have marked all the way around, the other team has to approve it, and then once they approve it, then you can go back under the surface. But
You have to
until
do
then,
all sections.
yeah, you have to do all 4 sections.
Okay. Wait, real quick, can you explain that again?
Yeah, no problem. So you remember, so you've surfaced and you just declared where you are, and the other team is actually still moving and trying to get to you.
Okay.
While you're doing that, you have to mark in this border part, and then you put your initials in the middle, and then your other team member has to do the second one, and then you keep going back and forth until you have all 4 filled in like this. And then after the other team has approved and said, yeah, you did it, then you can surface and start moving again.
Oh my god, that's impossible.
Wait, so you just have to do it really fast?
Yeah, I mean, see, the hard part is I wish that you could draw thinner lines. That's the problem. In Tabletop Simulator, they just have these really thick lines. See, they're so thick that you can't draw very accurately. So I guess we can say as long as you close the circle or the shape and then put your initials in the middle, then that's good enough. If both teams have that,
Draw. What
you have
the
to
hell?
you have to use the vector paint, not the pixel paint.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Mine's pretty thin. Oh,
Okay. Oh,
just
sorry. I
kidding.
just
Not
erased
on
them
here,
all.
it's not. What the f-
Yeah, it's
that's
really
true,
weird.
yeah. Well, how is it timed even then?
How is what timed?
How is there a time crunch to
Oh,
this?
sorry. So basically, so when the captain makes a move, he says or she says head north, south, east, west, or head north. Then the other teammate has to finish doing all their systems and say, okay. Then you can immediately move again. So it's real time.
No, but the drawing part, how is that really a time crunch? I don't
So
understand.
like they can just go really fast.
Yeah, the other
and
team can keep moving
and
towards
we'll
you.
just- we're just like scrambling to write Nikki.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
So basically, it makes you vulnerable until you can finish that little mini game, and then
That's so funny though.
and then at that point you can go back under the surface, and usually the best thing to do is like do a silence move or something like that.
Well, hopefully, like the first turn, you don't mind reminding us of all the steps, like hey, besides your direction, also remember to charge. And...
No, we're on our own. We don't get any more assistance at all from Gabe.
You're tough. Sounds like you're ready to be the captain then. So I'll have
You're the captain
no,
now.
I want to be the sonar person.
Okay, so I loaded the game up, and what has to happen is, so I'm on Zergy's team. I think he has to choose which team he's on by clicking on your name on the top right, and then go to change team, and then pick a team, and then I'll be on the same team as you.
Let's be spades.
Okay. I'll be spades, and now we can both see our area, and then you guys do the same thing, but you can't be spades. You'll want to be.
How do we do this?
Oh, click on your name on the top right.
Yeah.
And then change team.
Oh, change team. Oh, let's be. You want to be jokers?
Jokers, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now you guys should have access just to your side.
Okay, it's a little foggy.
Yeah, it is a little foggy, but.
And also, Deb and I have to not. Sorry, chat. I guess we won't be speaking much because we'll be seeing your stuff, right, Gabe?
Right.
Stream sniping. Okay, so you guys can watch the chat a little bit for us.
Yeah. All right. So.
Wait, but I thought we had to talk out loud. Isn't that part of the
Yeah,
game?
you do have to talk out loud.
I was talking about the Twitch chat, sorry.
Oh, what's wrong with the Twitch chat?
Well,
we'd be seeing.
Oh, because they can see it. Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna pause the video. Yeah.
So I'm not looking either. Sorry, chat, if I don't see someone type something. Unless we start losing, then I'm totally losing.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Zergy, would you like to be the captain, or do you want to be the radio operator?
The radio operator sounds really fun, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop out the chat.
All right.
Put it right over the video. There we go.
Deb, how about yourself? You like the radio, huh? But you're welcome to be captain if you want.
I don't care. Whatever you don't want to do, I'll do. If that helps.
I really wish the division of labor was a bit better.
Well, remember, all you're doing,
kinda...
all you're doing as the captain is you're just dropping one marker on the first mate and one on the engineer.
So the marker on the engineer, you get to choose which system you want to power up that turn?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And it can be anything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't have to stick to the same one multiple times?
Right.
Okay.
And Deb and I we have to probably, I guess the radio operator has no input because if you discuss it, the other team knows.
Well, yeah, but you can, I mean,
we can like ping it, right? You can't see us ping, can you? I
Let's
can't
see.
even see us ping. What the hell?
Yeah, I can't either.
Try to ping again.
Oh wait. Yeah,
okay, now I can.
Oh, I do see pings, but
yeah, I do see pings.
I don't see the play cards.
Yeah, I can't see where you're pinging. I have no idea.
Ooh, that's a cool thing. We could swap where our cards are, and then they really don't know what the hell's going on.
That's true.
I think. I mean, I don't know.
I can. I'm so zoomed in. I literally can't see you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
all
what
right.
I
Fair
was-
enough. Fair enough.
Okay. We'll say you got to do that. So on your honor, zoom in.
Okay.
Darn, I can't. Oh, look, we have team chat now.
Oh, do we?
In your chat, it's one of the tabs.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, okay, so I guess you could converse a little bit that way.
Okay. Good on you, Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, gosh, I'm torn because the radio operator could be pretty tough too, and I've never played this, so I'm pretty indifferent. You don't feel one way or the other, Deb?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm open to either one. So I think the captain is probably going to be tough for either one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind.
Yeah. I had a lot of time. I understood everything except the darn engineer stuff.
So just remember that with the engineer, you're wanting you have to place a cube every time you move.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to place cubes on the same line because once you complete a line, you get to erase everything once you place the last piece on the line.
So as long as you have so much as one cube, like let's say on the weapon system, you can't ever
Right,
charge
right.
a weapon system, even if it was a cube placed like 2 turns earlier.
Right, exactly. You have to clear
Okay.
all weapon systems of cubes before you can fire any weapon system. Same with the yellow silence or the green
Okay.
sensors.
So you
I'll
can
do
still
my
charge.
best. Okay. I apologize in advance, Deb. I guess I'll give it a shot, unless you're screaming to be captain.
I don't mind being captain.
Go. Actually, yeah, go for it then.
Okay.
It might be better that way we can hear two distinct voices.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, captain, my
trying-
captain.
I'm trying to think about where we're gonna start here.
Yeah, what do you think?
There's good.
Okay.
I'm thinking either here or here or. Okay. All right. Fair enough. This one, actually.
Yeah,
No, here. What do you think?
I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't
Alright.
really.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
So basically the captain says a direction. You have to say it by saying head north or
Okay.
south or whatever. Then that gives the radio operators time to put their pieces down, and then obviously the captain will have to place a piece on the first mate card and the engineer card. And then at that point you can do another heading.
Okay. So who's going first?
We actually do go simultaneously.
Oh.
It's real time.
Oh, fuck. So we have to like talk over each other?
Right, but if you say fire torpedo, then everybody has to stop. So
Oh,
that way the
So
other
you can't
team
like sidestep the
Right,
torpedo or something.
right.
Okay, got it. Wow, this is
Okay.
intense. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Joe?
Okay, I think so.
All right. Head south.
head north.
Head west. Oh wait, every time we have to put a marker on the other thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this. I don't know which one I'm supposed to start thingies, and then let's see. South. So let's do.
So did you just have the one direction
this one?
that you've
Yeah.
moved so far? Okay, just the north.
Move
head
south and west.
West. Yeah. Yeah. West was the second one. Sorry.
Wait, I haven't heard Gabe's second one.
I haven't done a second one yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We'll just
Move.
we're gonna go north. Oh god, this is complicated.
Head-
God.
Head east.
Let's see. I can't do that. North.
Head north.
North. And then make sure you let me know if you think you know where they are. Okay, Joe?
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
I don't know how we converse and discuss like when do we drop or fire.
You can always stop. You don't have to keep moving. You can say, okay, pause for a second.
True.
Head
But
north.
At any time, the other team could
Alright,
scream out a
north.
direction.
Right. Did you hear that second? I said head north.
I got you. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be using sonar.
Ooh.
So you guys have to tell me a letter and a number coordinate, and one of them has to be a truth and one of them has to be a lie.
I thought.
No, Is
Oh,
that
okay,
is
that's
that me as
sonar?
the radio operator?
No, that's the captain, I think.
Captain again? Okay.
Let's see. Okay, L6.
Okay. So one of those is the truth and one of them is a lie.
Right.
Move
God, I'm so
north.
set behind.
You're doing awesome, I think.
Okay, let's see. We're going east.
Move north.
So I can put
Possible they're right here.
which clears this.
What's that?
It's possible they're right here.
Oh, okay. I
don't
see.
know how to-
I see.
I can't. Can I get promoted? I can't.
Oh,
delete
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let's see.
Okay.
We're using sonar.
Okay.
Nice.
Um,
So this is you, Joe.
we are in K13.
Okay. All right, we're heading east. Let's do-
Hopefully you're seeing my typing.
Yeah.
Move
Okay.
east.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. All right, head east. Okay.
And then move north.
That's fine.
I'm using a drone. So I'll tell you, you want to try and guess this one? Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Are you in Sector 3?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
so they're-
Head east. Okay, let's see. This is intense. Alright, oh, that's probably not great. Okay. Let's see. Alright.
Head
and
west.
That means I can't. Okay. Head south. Head south.
Head west.
Okay. And then that means we should be able to do.
Head west.
We're gonna use silence. And that lets us move up to 4, right?
Oh, but it has to be in a straight line. Sorry.
Okay.
Straight line, 1 to 4 spaces.
Okay.
So that makes it complicated.
And we leave a
Okay.
trail the way we went, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Move north.
It's possible they're right here then.
Okay.
Alright. Head
Head east.
west.
I'm going to be using sonar. Are you in Sector 9?
No.
No.
Okay. Head north.
Okay. Head north.
Head north.
Okay. Head west. God, this is intense. Joe, let me know if there's anything we need to be doing here, okay?
Head east.
Yeah, it's tough. I think he's moving in a tricky manner.
I said head
Okay.
or I just said head
Gotcha.
east. Okay.
Okay. Head west.
We're
This is
using a
intense.
drone.
Okay. Alright, so let's. Okay, let's see. We need to go. Alright, we're going west.
Oh wait, did you guys tell us your drone first?
What?
Oh, sorry, I was saying.
Drone? Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let's see. L11.
Okay.
South? Or head south, sorry.
Head.
Head south?
Head west.
Head east?
Yeah, I firmly believe they're right there.
Okay.
So what do you think?
Head east?
I tried to type something, but it was very hard to get it out. Whenever you're ready to guess something.
I'm going to use a drone.
Okay, can you ping where you...
You want me to do this
off?
sector?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm using a drone. Are you in sector 6?
No.
Okay.
Does it make any sense?
Well, it does make sense, but...
Head south?
I think the silence thing fucks people up.
So that means that you are here.
Okay, let's see. Head...
Okay.
Head north.
Head south?
Head north. Head north.
Head south?
North. Head north. Head east.
Head east?
Head east. Head east.
Head east?
Can't start over because and can you speak a little louder, Deb? I'm having trouble hearing your directions.
Okay.
Head south?
Nope, can't go there, Joe.
Yeah, sometimes I have to just put it down to get the next direction.
Okay.
Do you have a guess as far as a drone? Possibly.
Not really, but
Okay.
probably most likely.
We can
here.
just... Okay. We can just... I'll use it just to see. Drone, are you in sector 5?
No.
Okay.
So I had to start over because their directions were cutting over each other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's possible the silence went crazy.
Right. Yeah.
South?
No, can't be there, Joe.
Oh, I know it. They just laid it down to put the next.
Wait.
key.
What about this?
West?
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
you may have slipped it. Yeah,
Let's see.
I'll keep pinging it occasionally.
Okay.
Can you lay the mines anywhere
It has to be on an adjacent dot, and you
from
can't...
where you're at?
Right, from where you're currently at.
Okay.
South?
I think you might have nailed it, Deb. You did my job along with all
It's
the
okay. It's alright.
all the other ones.
Let's see here. I just have to figure out how we do what we need to do now.
South? East.
Have you moved at all in the past 3 minutes?
No.
Okay. Just making sure I didn't miss it.
No, you haven't missed it.
South.
It's tense. It's like the Cold War. Just how they felt with that.
South. South. West. West.
Oh. Whoops.
West.
North.
Hope this is just as tense for the viewers.
North.
You said north?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Son of a bitch.
North.
Got anything charged? Do you want to try doing a sonar?
There's lots of stuff covered.
Okay.
Oh,
That's the
jeez.
problem.
Wait, what if-
Yeah.
I see.
Crap. Okay, west.
You might need to set it down so I can.
West.
Oh, it has to be something.
I know.
Right? What if... over here.
Farts.
Yeah, except.
Yeah.
Damn. God, who knows? I wonder if I screwed up something. I don't think I
Yeah,
did.
we
But...
might have something wrong somewhere, but it's okay. We know the gist of things again. Okay. Oh, let's see. There.
I think I might have put myself in a corner here. Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta do this. So I gotta go west. North. North.
We're using sonar.
Okay. Um. E11.
Okay, let's see. Can you ping the end, Joe?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I think it's that.
North.
Well, no, it can't be. Damn it.
No, it could be, well,
East.
That is the latest one. Okay. Now we might really be screwed up.
uh-oh.
That's okay, Joe. I messed up too.
Yeah, because do you have you running into ourselves?
Yep.
That's kind of what I'm starting to do now.
Okay. Then we need to work on.
Uh,
Alright, at least I have a plan now.
north.
Let's see. We need to do
Maybe I should just.
west.
Midwest.
Okay, screw it. I'm gonna surface.
West. You're surfacing?
Yeah, give me a second and I'll tell you the coordinates. So you might want to pause just for a second.
Okay.
Okay. So I am surfacing in. Oh my! Hold on a. God. I am surfacing in J9.
Oh boy.
Damn.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
who knows?
J9. Okay.
Yeah.
North.
Okay, there you go, Zergy.
Let's see. East.
I'll watch the drawing. Outside the line. Just kidding.
Let's see.
Did you get that E, Zergy?
East.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like they're done.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a drone. Where would you like me to do it, Zergy?
East.
Let's go here.
Are you in Sector 3?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna do a drone.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, we're
Wait,
not.
we know where they're at. Okay.
We know that. Never mind. We know. Oh, don't worry. We have one waiting just in case.
North? And then we're
North.
going to run silent.
Oh, so it could be up to
That's
4.
good. That's good though.
We're going to use sonar.
Sonar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. L2. We're gonna use a torpedo.
Ooh.
J4.
Indirect hit, 1 damage.
Oh, that's a
Let's
shot.
Do you think you know where they're at?
I think they're right there.
Okay, we're going to use a torpedo also. Never mind, we're not. North?
I'm just guessing because it was an indirect hit. So.
Yeah.
North?
No, you're right. I almost hit that too.
Hmm.
I should have made that decision because it would have.
You said a
indirectly hit
second
the other
north,
spot.
Gabe?
Yes.
Okay.
And then east.
Okay, let's see.
And now we're going to fire a torpedo. Ping where you think it is. Okay. Is that L?
It's yes.
L6 torpedo.
No.
Nothing?
No. Not even close, baby!
That's interesting.
Oh my god, this is the best feeling ever.
Or maybe not. Maybe we're bluffing you.
All right, I'm going to drop a mine.
Okay.
Let's see.
Do you tell us where it is, right?
No,
Oh.
So, east?
I'm gonna go.
You said east?
Yes.
I'm gonna go east.
South?
I'm gonna go north.
I'm going to use a drone. Are you guys in... Which one do you want me to ping? Or just... Are you guys in sector... That one?
Yeah, I think.
Are
up
you
here.
Are you guys in sector 3?
No.
No. All right. This is interesting.
Joe, can you ping? Okay. we're gonna use a drone. Are you guys in 6?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna move south.
Okay.
And then we're gonna move south.
Okay. This is no big deal. This is no worries.
Gosh, I'm a little bit worried now. I might.
Do you know where they're at? Have an idea?
I do not,
Okay.
because
That's okay.
Okay. Let's see. To go. I'm gonna go east.
I'm gonna go south. I'm gonna go south.
I'm gonna go east.
I'm gonna go west.
I'm gonna go south.
I'm gonna go south.
I'm gonna go west. Okay,
I'm gonna go south.
that means we can do.
I'm gonna go east. I have, do you want me to use a sonar or drone?
Yeah, let's go with the sonar.
South.
Okay, oh,
Sonar?
I gotta go one more time, sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna go south. And then now I'm gonna activate a sonar.
Okay. Let's see. L3.
You want me to use a drone?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a drone. Are you in which, just ping which sector you want me to guess?
Let's go with 9.
Yeah, are you in sector 9?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess you're up here then. Somewhere.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go.
Oh, don't forget we got one of these.
You talking to us?
No, Zergy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go south.
West.
Okay. We're gonna go south.
Okay, I think they're here then.
You think they're right there?
We're gonna go east.
I think so.
You want me to do a torpedo or wait for a drone?
Let's go for a torpedo just to see. 'Cause
Okay.
it charges quickly.
I'm gonna launch a torpedo at space. Do you want to say the coordinate? Because I can't see it that well on your.
M8.
M8.
Yeah.
Yes.
Miss.
Okay.
So I'm out there. Oops.
west. Moving west. Moving south. Moving west.
I'm gonna move south.
Is it south?
Yep.
Okay.
Moving south.
I'm gonna move south again.
Moving east.
My heart is pounding right now. This is insane. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna move south. And...
Moving east.
Did you say south again, Deb?
Yeah.
Make sure you say it a little loud because I'm having trouble hearing you.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. We're gonna go east first and then south. My bad.
You want me to do a drone?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do a drone. You want to say this? Sector 8?
No.
No.
Maybe go west.
Did you say direction, Deb?
What?
Did you say direction just now?
We're going west, yeah.
Okay, even I barely heard it. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know if you were talking to me.
I'm just like intensely in the zone trying to put stuff down. I'm so sorry if I'm not being loud enough. Let's see. What can I do? This is a lot to manage.
I know.
Christ.
Captain looked intimidating.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, moving south.
We are also going south.
Moving east.
Okay. Can you ping? Okay. Actually, let's do this. We are going silent.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving south.
Okay. We are going to... West.
Is that west, Deb?
Yes. West.
Moving west. Moving west.
I'm gonna move west again.
Complete loss for their location.
Moving west. That's alright.
So we're just they haven't surfaced yet, which means that they're either planning really
Super
well.
crafty. Gonna go west again.
Moving west.
Okay, we're gonna launch a torpedo.
Okay.
And we're gonna launch it at H15.
Yep, that's a direct hit.
Yes! Good job, Joel.
Eeh, I think it was a blind luck.
How
pattern.
many points are on the ship?
One more, and they're dead. It was
Boy.
Yeah.
Sips tea.
All right.
Okay.
Moving.
Let's see.
West.
Okay. We're also going to move west.
Moving north. Or, I'm sorry, west.
Moving west. And I'm gonna drop a mine. I'm dropping a mine.
Moving north.
Here. Detonating mine. On, wait, I can just detonate it, right?
You have to say the location of the mine.
Okay, the mine is F14.
Yep.
Hell yeah! Did we just kill you?
Yep.
Oh my
Jeez.
god! Do you
That's
wanna
crazy.
see my fucking board? Look at this maze that I drew.
I don't know
I'm
how.
so proud. I'm so proud.
How do we? But
we
it's got
never
some.
surfaced.
But we did some silence. We did 2 silences.
Yeah, we did 2
right?
silences.
So are
Silence
those-
is broken.
Did you mark your silent run?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's.
I had to leave a poop trail to the
Mhm.
silence. Oh.
Ooh, that's nuts. Did I get your mine right, Gabe, or was that?
What-
'cause that was
what
K2?
mine?
You dropped a mine way back when. Was that on?
No, it was
K2?
on K4.
Oh, that was my
Yeah.
sick
Oh.
backup guess.
My problem was that I could not. I was trying to do different moves, and every time I had a system that was ready, I had one thing that was covered, and I had to completely move in different directions. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was where I was getting stuck too. I was
Well,
like,
and the
"Oh."
problem is that everybody kind of surfaces every once in a while, so I was just waiting for that.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah,
know.
I had to move places I didn't want to go. We ended up so far away from you, and I knew we were like on the opposite side of the map, and I was like, no, how do we get there? But I need my systems back, so we had to keep going further away from you.
Yeah.
I was like, god damn it, we're gonna lose them.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
that's-
intense.
Game is insane.
Nuts.
Yeah, it's been a
Oh
long.
my
It's been a
God.
while since I played it. It's tough, but yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely think it's a lot more fun. It's really hard playing on here, and then it's also hard playing with fewer than 4. It's really hard because I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out. I could not see my. I should have moved my the captain board and the first mate board. Because it was hard seeing the systems too. I had to keep zooming back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, your boards were separated?
Well, it's easier if I know if to see where I can possibly move if I have my captain board and my engineer board close together, because I had it zoomed so far in that I couldn't see you guys's.
I think
Oh,
the
I
most
see.
interesting dynamic, if you did have a total of 8 and 4 and 4, is the communication. Like, okay, I want to fire, like you can't, and then the engineer telling you you can't. This
Yeah.
is covered, and then how you
Yeah.
coordinate that in secret.
You can whisper, but you have to say it in front of the other team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was intense.
Because I was
Mhm.
concentrating so much, I didn't even know where we were at.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking, and there were times I'm like, Deb, are you gonna fire, or where's things at? And because I feel like I can't look, I can't even take my eyes off. Saying that was nuts.
Yeah.
Very cool. But yeah, you're right. I think it would be even more intense with full 4, but fun party game, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. The hardest part is just making sure everybody understands everything at the beginning, because you can't really stop the game once once people surface, and the systems, making sure everybody's checking off the right engineer things, that kind of thing.
Yeah, the most frustrating thing was like not being able to check off anything because my board was full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Just wasting turns. I'm like, okay, go east, 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 east. like,
Yeah.
like fill up all the.
Was your radio operator intense today, as mine was, or?
A little bit. I mean, I had trouble hearing Deb, so it was like, okay, I thought she said north, but I could be wrong, and then I marked the spot, and like,
Yeah,
did you move at all? It's like, it's been 3 minutes. Have you said anything?
We did this. Where did we start?
Yeah,
We started. I think we started here, I want to say.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around there.
And then we did this, like, we went, like, down and then around, and then we like, looped our whole thing so hard, and then we went up here.
And you had a couple silence, which I think...
And then, like, we went
through.
down here, and my thing isn't even working.
Yeah.
And then we went this way.
Yeah.
And then up here, and then looped around, and then all the way back down to get you. We trailed you all the way. I kept, oh man. Every time you did the drone, I was holding my breath. Like, please don't fucking know where we are. Oh.
Well, the good news is the next one's cooperative. The bad news is we might still end up hating each other.
Oh no.
almost as much. I played it for the first time last night. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's fun though. It's fun though.
All right. Well, I guess we'll take a really quick break, and then we'll come back and get into that game.
Cool.
So we'll be back in just a few minutes. Stay with us. Bye.
If you guys hadn't have surfaced, though, we would